Hi everybody, we are with a very blustery Farmer Fleur and Farmer Ottie. I want to talk to you about feeding calves on a farm and how they are weaned. I'm going to keep it very simple, very light-hearted today because it's really cold and wet and these two and myself are very tired. Cows are not very different from you and I. So when a calf is born, the very first thing it gets is the golden good stuff, and I am talking about colostrum. This thick gold coloured milk is full of antibodies and gives the calf the strongest, healthiest start. After those first initial feeds, the calf is then moved on to either milk powder or whole milk straight from the tank. The powder and warm water is mixed using, I'm going to call it a mixer. Here is Ottie and Gran demonstrating. This way the farmers can make sure that the milk intake for the calf is consistent and measured. You might wonder why dairy farmers don't leave their calves with their mother. There are two big reasons. The first one is health and safety. Calves need precise, reliable feeding and monitoring in those early days. Separating them allows the farmers to make sure that every calf gets exactly what it needs. Then, of course, there is economic reality. With the milk prices dropping very rapidly at the moment, every litre counts. If a calf does not drink from a cow, that milk then obviously can't go into the tank. With such tight margins at the moment, farmers have to make the most of what little they are paid. So in the early days, they are fed from these, which are called feeders. So the milk gets put into these, and then the calves feed directly from these. They're like little teats. And they get hooked onto the side of the pen. We've also got big massive ones, but I'm not picking that up. So as a calf grows, milk is gradually reduced. And they start nibbling on calf pellet. The crunchy feed that helps their stomachs to develop. Once they are happy to eating enough solids, they are then eventually weaned. Basically just like children. From golden colostrum to warm milk and then on to crunchy pellet. That is the journey of raising a calf on today's dairy farm. A very basic lesson that we have learnt today, but sometimes it's nice to keep things light-hearted and fun. Thank you to that calf. So we shall see you next time. Bye!